Hello everyone, back into the 19th and final Christmas update. So here we are, we're virtually at the big day now, just a couple of days to go, and we've run out of time really to bring you any more updates. So we've been doing Christmas updates since the very first day of November. The 1st of November was when we started these Christmas updates. Of course, we had to take a little bit of a break through earlier December for the flu, so we could have done without that really. But we managed to get them going again, and we've arrived at the 19th update. I have got 25 of these penciled in, but I suppose 19 is more than enough, really. So we're at the 19th update. I'm going to go through the GFS one last time and show you what it's showing day by day from tomorrow, Christmas Eve, the 23rd of December, all the way through to New Year's Day, and I'll get on that for you very shortly. Just say that the first video released today was a week's 10-day video update with all the regular features. That is on the homepage right now. The Christmas shop is still open, but I suppose really we've run out of time, haven't we, to get any more presents to you guaranteed for Christmas. So just to say a big thank you to everybody for doing their Christmas shopping through Galsworthy's again this year. So big thank you to all of you for doing that. I won't mention the shop again, but it's kept at the website all year round, so at any point through the year, if you've got any shopping to do at Amazon, all you need to do is go to that page, but it's the Christmas shop page, but the other times of the year it's just like the Amazon shop page. So go to that page, either use the search widget, and I'm going to put that very shortly, or click through the Amazon banners to take you through to Amazon directly at any point through the year when you're doing your shopping at Amazon, and it helps the Galsworthys to get a revenue fee on the things that you are buying. So I only mention this at Christmas, we don't plug it year round, but the page is there, so you can keep it in your favourites if you want, and you can do your shopping at Amazon at any point through the year through Galsworthys. So a big thank you to everybody for doing that this year. Right, so let's begin the 19th update, and for the final time we're going to start tomorrow on the 23rd of December, the eve of Christmas Eve. Looks showery. Winds are in from the west, coming in from off the Atlantic. There's an area of low pressure sitting up to the north. Overhead temperatures are about average really for the time of year. We're neither cold nor mild there, really, although it probably will feel quite chilly in those westerly winds. There's showers in the north and the west. Could merge some longer spells of rain across southern Scotland and northern England. Otherwise, the showers are mostly peppering western coast. East and central eastern areas probably having a dry day with a fair amount of sunshine. Could be a nice day tomorrow. And temperatures about average for the time of year. So in the north, we're at around 4, 5 or 6. In the south, we're up to around 7, 8 or 9. I say that's not too far from average for the 23rd of December. That's how Christmas Eve is looking. So low pressure is still dominating the weather, but you notice how it's filling out and the low pressure is generally weakening, although there is a trough that's coming in across England and Wales. That just adds a bit of a complication. Upper air temperatures show where that trough is, where we've got this warmer sector just here. Otherwise, we're near normal with the upper air temperatures. There's an area of showery rain here gathering across Wales and southwest England through the morning on Christmas Eve, and then that spreads across much of England and Wales, particularly the Midlands, central southern England during Christmas Eve afternoon. So that will dampen things down, I think, down in the south. It will be quite a damp Christmas Eve afternoon and evening for those last minute Christmas shoppers. Eventually that gets out of the way by the evening of Christmas Eve, so Christmas Eve, and then we've just got showers peppering western coast, most places becoming dry with clear spells. The temperature on Christmas Eve is quite mild down in the far south, but around 9-10 degrees along the south coast. Midlands, Wales, sort of 7s and 8s. Further north it's colder though. Northern England, Scotland and Northern Ireland only at 3s and 4. So quite chilly in the north, a little bit milder with that rain. down in the south. It gets quite cold overnight, Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. So Father Christmas will probably need his thick coat on, because we do see temperatures going quite close to freezing, especially in the north. Getting very close to freezing in the north. Down in the south, we could probably stay frost-free, although it's a close-run thing. Temperatures down to around 3 or 4 in the south, but in the north, I think definitely you could wake up to a frost on Christmas Day, and even in the south, I wouldn't be at all surprised if some place, especially rural areas, wake up to a frost and a nice white seasonal looking grass. That takes us into Christmas Day itself, with a ridge of high pressure building across the country. That looks quite nice. Upper air temperatures are about average again for the time of year, really. Neither cold nor mild, to be honest. It's a mostly dry day. There's a few showers in the far north of Scotland, and they may be a little bit wintry, actually, especially over high ground. But most places are dry here for Christmas Day. Rain sort of gathering out to the extreme southwest by the end of Christmas Day afternoon, but really looking at a dry day with plenty of sunshine and quite chilly, a seasonal feel. If you want to get out and about and walk off your Christmas dinner on Christmas afternoon. Temperatures are around 5 or 6 degrees, so again, probably not too far from average, but if only just a degree or two down compared to what we see on Monday and Tuesday. So quite a chilly Christmas Day being forecast there, really. But there will be plenty of sunshine. It'll be a nice day, I think. Then we go through into the evening of, so sort of Christmas night, if you like. And the rain is gathering in the far west-southwest, turning wet across Northern Ireland, Wales, southwestern parts of England. And then that spreads northeastwards over the early hours of Boxing Day. And as it comes into the cold air, there may be a little bit of snow with that over the high ground of northern England, southwest Scotland. So sort of southern uplands, Pennines, maybe a little bit of snow over the highest ground. Otherwise, it's probably just outbreaks of rain. You notice that for the Midlands and South East England, mainly dry. This area of rain moving in on Christmas night is being change though from model to model and from run to run, so that's not pinned down, that's not definitive. The idea is just generally that there's outbreaks of rain spreading northeastwards overnight Christmas Day to Boxing Day. Temperatures quite cold on Christmas night, particularly before this rain arrives, so maybe even a little bit of freezing rain possible some parts of northern England there. Temperatures perilously close to freezing in the early hours of Boxing Day, probably just about managing to stay frost free down in the south. That's Boxing Day itself, so low pressure is coming in off the Atlantic. That ridge that we have on Christmas Day doesn't last very long at all. Upper air temperatures with this low pressure are lifting up. We've got outbreaks of rain in the west, some of them quite heavy through Boxing Day morning, and then that spreads across the country through the afternoon. That could give us a wet old Boxing Day afternoon in many places. Temperatures still quite cold for northern England and Scotland, getting a bit milder though down in the south. And in the far southwest, that's becoming very mild. Cornwall is up to 11 or 12 degrees, and Northern Ireland's up to around 10 by the end of Boxing Day. So as this low pressure comes in, the temperature is getting milder as well. That's Friday, 27th of December. Christmas Friday sees high pressure across France and Spain. Low pressure is out to the northwest. Upper air temperatures are becoming milder across the country. There's outbreaks of rain in the west and the southwest. They're spreading northwards, particularly affecting northwestern areas. Again, very little rain in the east or the southeast. Temperatures rather on the cold side for Scotland and down to northern England. Further south, though, very mild. Many parts of the Midlands, Wales, central southern England into double digits. Then we're into Saturday, 28th of December. Again, we're sort of under a shallow little ridge of high pressure here, with the mild air, the southwest is desperately trying to get in, but to be honest, they are struggling a little bit. Upper air temperatures in the north, a little bit on the cold side. In the south, relatively mild. It's a mostly dry day. What we probably have to watch out for is the risk of some dense fog patches around this period. Temperatures in the south still looking very mild, 10, 11, 12 degrees. A little bit cooler though for northern England, Northern Ireland and for Scotland. That's Sunday the 29th of December under a ridge of high pressure. These southwesterlies are getting ever closer to us. Upper air temperatures are relatively mild. There's outbreaks of rain gathering in the west with those southwesterlies. They're spreading in across many northern western parts, turning thoroughly wet there. Eastern areas mostly dry. It's rather on the cold side, actually, for eastern parts of the country, just 5 or 6 degrees. That could be down to dense fog under that area of high pressure. Notice, though, temperatures becoming very mild out to the west. And then by the time you get through to Monday, the 30th of December, we're all into this run of exceptionally mild west or southwesterly winds. Look at the upper air temperatures. The 10 Celsius isotherm is just off the southwest coast. That is something that we see in the middle of the summer. 10 Celsius isotherm. We shouldn't really be seeing that on the 30th of December. But suffice to say, this area is being dragged up all the way from the tropical Atlantic. So it is a very mild airstream indeed. Also moisture laden, so heavy rain for northern and western parts of the country and down in towards Northern Ireland. That could be persistent rain that sees the rainfall totals really clocking up to west of high ground. In the south and the east across much of England and Wales, mostly dry, probably a lot of cloud. Look at those temperatures, very, very mild for the 30th of December, up to around 12, 13, 14 degrees, definitely possible into the upper 50s Fahrenheit. They could go even higher than that on that sort of setup, particularly to the eastern side of high ground. New Year's Eve sees us going into a rather cooler westerly flow. We begin to cut off that exceptionally mild southwesterly, so upper air temperatures lower. Probably takes a band of rain across the country as well, and then cooler air comes in behind it. Not cold, but certainly cooler compared to the day before. There's a cold front clearing away from the southeast of that ribbon of rain. Then we've got showers in the north. They may turn a little bit wintry over the high ground of Scotland. Temperatures back down to something much more sensible by New Year's Eve. So the south still quite mild, around 9 or 10, but most places back down into single digits, which is much closer to where temperatures should be at the end of December. And then we round it all off on New Year's Day. So the first day of 2020 looks like that in a west to southwesterly airstream. And we're pushing in much milder air in again, actually, for New Year's Day. Quite windy as well. Upper air temperatures lifting up. Outbreaks of rain, especially across the northern parts of the country. Mainly dry, though, down in the south. And temperatures are back into very mild category again. We're into double digits, 9, 10, 11, 12 degrees widely across the country. That is a very mild airstream to begin the first day of 2020. And that's it. That's the final Christmas update. So I hope you've enjoyed this season of Christmas updates. First of all, using the long-range CFS, Metro Seal, and then eventually moving on to the GFS and putting in detail. I hope you've found this year's season of updates interesting and fun. So we're not going to have a particularly classically cold Christmas at all. Actually, Christmas Day will be a relatively chilly day, though, by the look of it. It will be a reasonably seasonable feel. But overall, this is a mild Christmas, particularly New Year period. Actually, Christmas is probably near normal temperatures, but by New Year, it looks like we're really, really pushing up the temperatures. And so it looks like it'll be another year that we go without having a cold New Year. It's been a very long time since we had a cold and snowy New Year. I think I have to go back to 09-10 and then possibly 2001, 2002. That's a pretty cold New Year. And then 95, 96 and 96, 97, they were a pair of cold New Years in the middle of the 1990s. But very, very rare that we get a cold and wintry New Year. And of course, going all the way back to 78, 79, we had the famous blizzard with the easterly winds. But it's very rare that we get a cold New Year, and looks like this one is actually going to be classically mild, potentially even very mild around the New Year period. Right, so that's it for the Christmas updates. Tomorrow, I think we'll do a week's 10-day video update, and then on Christmas Eve, we'll have a week ahead forecast that will cover the full Christmas period. And then Christmas Day, of course, we've got the historic video for you on Christmas Day, which we'll be looking at the winter of 1939-1940. We always have a historic video for Christmas Day, and that's the one that we're doing this Christmas Day. I'm going to get that recorded. I'll probably get that recorded tonight, and then that will be on the website and on YouTube at 10 AM on Christmas morning. I think Boxing Day we go back to doing a week to 10-day video update. Right, so that's it for Christmas updates, and thanks so much for sticking with it throughout this season of updates. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.